Alright guys, before this video begins, just want to get this out of the way right now. What we're doing in this video is not the correct way to do this, okay? With me running a shop, I 110% would not send this home in a customer vehicle. Absolutely not. But since this is my friend Gunner, and it's him, and just doing kind of, I'm just kind of showing him the how-to more than the in-depth. So don't get me wrong, what we're going to do, I have 100% confidentability that this thing's going to run. I know it's going to. Just, this is not the cleanest way, this is not the right way, and me as a business owner would never send this home in a customer's car. Okay? Just want to get that out of the way. Thank you guys. Alright guys, it's the next day. Gunner just rolled up, he's over here pulling off the rockers. Went and cashed out. Part store, you got head gaskets, you got the DOD delete top cover, timing chain gasket, oil pan gasket, valve cover gaskets, lifter trays, Morel lifters, Morel 7717, ARP head bolts, Melling 10296 oil pump, 3-bolt 4 Gen 4 cam gear, water pump gaskets, BTR dual 660s, 7400s, and 228R cam. But yeah, Gunner is ripping those off. We gotta get all this stuff off. We're gonna take the heads, the valve covers, and timing chain cover to the car wash, get all that clean. We're gonna rip these heads off here because I think we're gonna use these ones. These are 243s. These come factory on the 07 and 13 trucks. That motor also has 243s, but these ones, we've already got all the broken off studs out. So makes life a whole lot easier when you don't have to do that. So we're just gonna clean these up, put the dual 660s on here, and yeah, so here's the teardown process. I'll just keep bringing you guys along the way, and we'll check it out. I think most of the damage was in the bottom end, but yeah, here's the follow-up. Got the heads ready to pull off, but my plate's holding them down. Goat just rolled up. He's not about to do a single thing. He's wearing nice clothes. So yeah, we're gonna lower it down, get this plate off here, get them heads off, all the bolts and everything out. Gunner broke the coolant temp sensor. Nice. Does it have it in it? Does it? God dog. All right, we gotta heat it. A little bit of heat. Here we come. Come to relieve you of your duty. You heard him.
There you go.
He's coming to relieve Gunner of his duty. Go like this and knock it.
Them big paws.
How many boys it take to get the timing chain cover off? We got 2. 2.5 men. Go 2.
First.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's hung on an oil pan gasket. Yep, just like I expected it.
Is that what you expected?
Nothing less. All right, Nicholas, grab that head off there.
Where you want it?
You've done that at timer 3. Everything looks fine in here. The valves look good. It's just bottom end like we thought. So yeah, don't bitch about it being on the ground. This motor's junk for right now, so we're not worried about the rod cap bolts. These ones are fine too. Just like I expected. Alright guys, that motor's torn down to where we need it. We just scraped off a little bit of the head gasket residue. We're about to go get all the rest of it off, power wash off these. Go to the power wash off some stuff. We got the Morel lifter soaking in oil. Get all the bubbles and stuff out of them. But yeah, we'll pick back up at the car wash when we're washing all these. The Daily's talking to us. Got all the parts? don't mind that. I just now changed out this rear end. This thing got cooked. But yeah, we're about to start power washing all these and then go over, go to spring tool and clean off the deck. I've done this too many times and it's too damn cold to be getting wet right now. The head's coming out all right though. For everybody that thinks I'm not helping, I promise you right now we're using my shop, my tools, everything. We don't have any degreaser, but everything turned out pretty okay. There's still a little bit of spots, but you know what's a whole lot better? If this was a customer's vehicle, I'd be cleaning it tip-top shape and painting it. But this is for Gunner. He don't care. This is his build. Do not hold me accountable for this. All right, guys, we're back. Head deck surfaces are clean. Heads are power washed to the best of Gunner's capabilities. They just rolled back up with food. And so we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna move this motor over here, put this one on that roll around stand. Probably do the oil pan first so that I can get everything else cleaned up and build the rest of the motor from there. But yeah, time machine cover came out all right. Everything came out okay. So I just gotta blow it all off. The head's already blown out. Do valve springs, but we're gonna eat and I'll pick back up with you guys. Also, we sent the guys to O'Reilly's, got brake clean, and we told them to surprise us with the paint color, and they're about to walk in. So you guys will be the first to see it with me.
We got brown.
What?
We got brown. It's gonna be a shit motor.
Show us what we got, Gilt. Oh my God. What the? Is that plastic dip?
What?
Is that wheel paint or plastic? High temp, anodized.
You know? I don't know.
They have a Scion FRS on there. All right, starting on valve springs. This is the easiest way. Taking 18 and a hammer.
You'd think.
Got to put down his purse.
Yeah, true.
If you're reusing your stock keepers, don't lose them. But in this case, we're doing BTR duals to 60s and they require their own. So that's about as easy as it gets right there. Boom. BTR dual 660s. Both heads done. They look good. Best bang for the buck right here. All right. It's got the used, completely bone stock bottom end, 5.3, that his other motor. We're done on the stand. Got his old one over there. Starting tear down on this. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys. We gotta put all this stuff in here. But that will get it all done tonight because it's almost 10 o'clock. But I'm sure tomorrow it'll be done, painted up. I don't know. It'll be here in a minute for you guys, but tomorrow for us. Here's a new motor, or newer motor. I mean, it's pretty normal for 250,000 miles, but it's got a little bit, but there's still cross hatchings and stuff, so it's gonna send it. We're gonna make it. Had to get some of that dirt out of there.
Do you want saving the day?
Power back. Got Nick on the snap-on 3/8 drive impact duty. Just went ahead and cleaned off that. We're about to put that DOD delete flat valley cover on there so that stuff quits getting down in there while we're doing it. The cam gear, not the oil pump. You gotta just grab it and pull it off. The cam gear, not the oil pump. A little bit of confusion. Drop it down. I'll work the chain off. There we go. Gunner's pulling out the shaft. He's not used to this.
No, I'm not.
Bing. Pop. All right, guys. This is the next day. Actually, the next night. I scooped over some parts, cleaned all the surfaces, painted the motor up a little bit just to make it look a little bit better. But what we're about to do is put the cam in. But before that, we're gonna put the LS2 timing chain dampener. Really, it's not even really a tensioner. New oil pump, new cam retaining plate, and the cam and everything. And then we'll start on the lifters and everything. Then lift it up, put the oil pan, and then the front cover and stuff back on there. So, yeah. What's up, man? Texas speed. 224, 224. Otherwise known as the 224R cam.
little bit of KY jelly.
About to go in here. It's got the LS2 timing chain. It's a dampener. It's not a tensioner.
That's so funny, Gil.
Digging up them cam bearings, dude. Alright, we got the new Molly, or Maul, whatever, cam retaining plate on there. Got a new Gen 4 3-bolt cam gear. Gen 4 you tell that has 1, 2, 3, and 4 raised spots instead of just the one big one like the Gen 3s. Have to have this if you're going to a cam, because most Gen 4 cams aftermarket are 3-bolt. It's must have. Alright, ARP bolts are in. Gilk's talking like he don't know I'm videoing. Dot to dot. We're in time. TDC. So now we can get the oil pump on there. Alright, now we can install this Melling 10296 oil pump. It's a nice unit. Little trick to line up these oil pumps. If you just put them on there and tighten them up, it's not good for them. I've had them go out. A lot of people take off these face plates and put shims in there and then tighten it up. But another way to do it is you run the bolts in almost all the way and then back them off just a smidge with your hand and then spin the motor over. It really don't matter. I'd usually go about 2 full rotations, maybe 3, and then you should be good. Never have one go out doing that. All right, guys, got the oil pump in. Got the pickup tube with the green O-ring. Can't see it, kind of forgot the video. And the oil pan. Oil pan's still dirty. Don't worry, we're gonna paint it. But about to put the front cover on. Start with the lifters and the heads and head gaskets. Boom! All right, guys, something on the front covers. Put some RTV in this little crease and this little crease, and then when you put the time chain cover on, run these 2 that go through the oil pan up and tight first, and it'll line up the rest. Just make sure you do these first. All right, guys, got the front cover on. All the bolts are tight. Now we're gonna move on to the heads. I already got the gasket surface clean, so now just need to wipe it off, put the lifters in. All right, guys, one more thing I forgot to say was make sure you blow the head bolt holes out. Just with the compressed air, make sure you get all the water out of there or you will crack your block. Brand new Morel 7717 lifters, soaking the oil all night long, and BTR lifter trays. These are by far the best set I've seen, and Morels are the best bang for the buck too. They're not that expensive and they work great. My truck makes a lot of power, your truck makes a lot of power, and this truck will make a decent amount of power. It's okay. 400. Yeah, we're gonna install these and wipe it down, put the head gaskets on. Boom. Trays only go one way on Gen 4s. Get that tab, make sure it matches. All right, guys, I'm gonna start putting together these ARP head bolts. These are Gen 4, they're all the same length. 04 and up are all the same lengths. So I'm gonna start building these. You gotta put this assembly lube underneath the washers. These are for the small bolts, but this assembly lube goes underneath these washers. And so I'm gonna start building them all, so when we get the heads on, we can automatically go. And these are 3 steps. So you wanna go 25, 50, and these ones once you go to 80, but some of them only go to 60. I think it depends on what block you got. So, yep, 25, 50, 80. Do the torque sequence. They're even nice enough to leave it on there for you. Bingo. So what you want to do is just take this fastener assembly lubricant they send you. You want to get you a spot and just put a little bit on the threads. I just wipe it all around it. And then also underneath the head of the bolt, so that well, it should come out. Underneath the head of the bolt for that washer. And this washer only goes the right way. It'll go both ways, but you gotta make sure you get onto the right way. The right way would be that bevel goes up towards the head of the bolt. So it'd go like that. Don't put it on the flat side like that. The side with the marks in it goes down. All right, guys, just now got the MLS 5.3 gaskets on. These are BTR 5.3, 5.7, same ones. Got the dowel pins in. Make sure you put the front, where it says front, towards the front of the motor, because some of these have different coolant passages. So front to front, wipe the head, and yep, go on with it. All right, guys, Forgot to do the first 2 torque sequences, the 25 and 50, but we're on the 80, so just want to go. You can watch me do the sequence if you want. I'm always a 2-clicker kind of guy. Bingo. Heads are torqued down now, torqued to spec. Got them BTR 7400 push rods. They're just a little bit stronger, better than the factory. So let's install them bad units. Man, those 660s are good. All right, guys, it's the next night. The motor, we got the valve covers on, new motor mounts on, oil pans painted. So the motor looks pretty good right now. We're actually about to pull the transmission. And so he's got another RPM transmission ready to go in with the stall. But this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna make another video over the install and probably the first startup and the driving. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this one. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. And just know for the guys that are experienced, this motor is stock bottom in. We didn't touch the ring gap at all. So whatever happens, happens. So don't hold me accountable for that.
Hold me accountable.
Hold Gunner accountable. And hold this non-working son of a accountable.
I'm working hard.
But with all that being said, like I said, this is the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.